Hallo. Hallo miteinander. How are we doing? I'm mighty. Eisen. Cruciaro. Big Chungus tank, let's go. Yeah. I look pretty slick today, I'm not gonna lie. My hair is pretty straight, but that's because it was under a cap the whole day. But yeah, I just got home and I want to play some tanks. So yeah, I don't even fucking know what to say. I'm completely finished, man. I'm completely finished. You look like a fashion model right now. Let me mog you, chat. Let me mog you. But yeah, no, today was pretty weird, to be honest. I felt like I was in a call center. I think I had around like fucking 10 calls today, even more. And every time somebody was calling me, I was eating something. I was snacking on stuff during work. And then somebody calls me and my fucking mouth is full. Incredible timing. Are you under the influence? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm just tired. Not even like tired. I just started drinking a Monster and I had coffee and everything. It's just that I don't know. Yeah, this is gonna be a quick one. Quick first loss of the day. You'll have to see it. I don't know, this shit is fucking unplayable. Yeah, we won. We played against Chorus team and we won. That was quite nice. Hi, Emma. Yeah, I don't know. There was nothing I could have done. I just spawned in and I lost. Good game. Let's go next. Leader comp was good for us. We're back in top 8, which is cool. Yeah. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. I wouldn't, mighty. It's not Cora's team. It's a team that Cora plays in for money. Yeah, Mel, there was a €1,000 lineup. Привет, Миратбеко. Yeah, no, Feliz Navidad is great. I have all of my leader comps recorded. Just not posting them. There has to be something interesting happening for me to post it. I was hoping for an Amarak, that's why I activated both. Raindrops keep falling on my head. I knew he was watching me. I knew he was watching me. To be fair, my penetration in the actual tournament was quite good at it. So I'm fine with that happening. The fuck, he didn't move. You're just standing here like an absolute muppet. Okay, far. He just stood there for fun. He just stood there for fun and he didn't move. He didn't move the entire game, he just stood there for fun. Fucking... Never mind, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. Also, I think only one of the 3 shots was glitched. The other 2 were like... I don't know. I can cope. I can cope. About the dog shit armor, the dog shit pen and whatnot. But yeah, no, other than that, I think the tournament was quite nice. It was pretty chill, laid back. Legit felt like a participation award. I was running double repair. I was running that before as well, but I like ammo-racking people. I don't know. My tank is not player dependent. My tank more or less is enemy team dependent. If they're gonna place low, I'm gonna have damage. If they're not gonna place low, I'm gonna lose. Or just do nothing. That's what you need with your bad shot. 9 mil in your skull. And also this is encounter, so I'm gonna be playing against like the worst of the worst. But I feel like Supremacy is quite unplayable with a tank like this. But if I don't play Supremacy, I have to endure all of these creatures that you generally do not get. The fuck is that? Drops keep falling on my head. Ah, HE splash to damage my gunner. Lovely. That is also pretty nice. That's probably the most armored PTA in the game. What was the widget you're using? It's Aftermath, like the Discord bot. The Discord bot has its own widget, which you can use. Just Emil, you have to take into consideration that we played against way worse people. And like it doesn't work every time in such a fucking mass spam. We just took it for the memes. Because somebody said if we could get 7, but they didn't buy it, so we could only get 6. If we had 7, we would have taken 7. But yeah, no, I'm pretty confident that it will be good after the rebalance. Like as I said previously, there isn't really anything that could probably rival it in like terms of I don't know, raw strength. That's the word. But yeah, just see, basically, I don't know if you have it on your server, but if you have it, just type /widget and it's gonna give you an URL that you can then paste to OBS and you can customize it. They have it for randoms and they have it for ranked as well, which is quite cool. Yeah, I think it's gonna be quite playable. I think it's gonna be quite playable. It's just that I don't know, we have to wait and test. How are you today? Good. Just got home for work, ready to torture myself with Jagdpanzer. China tank is good, or which one? Which one exactly? Happy birthday, Walking. Jack, can we wish Walking happy birthday? He turned 19 today. Hi, Jake. Oh wait. Blind shot deluxe. It hits. 100% hit. No doubt in my mind. It didn't hit. Shibal. Is the 116 gonna peek me? Mm-hmm. All of that because I didn't roll him. Did I just do 32 damage with HE from a Jagdpanzer? Man, even a T100 could do more. The fuck? Oh. Hold on. Never mind. That guy's better. That guy's even better because I can see him. Aiming, 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 sending it in. Minus 1k. Payback time, bitch. Maybe I should stop playing aggro. Maybe I should just sit back, relax, and shoot. Maybe that's the play. Maybe. Maybe Zen, maybe. I'll, like, if I finish this, I'll probably mark Felice first. Because I just want to play it more. That's blind, no? Yeah, that's blind. Can they see me? Not really, okay, good. Just gonna sit here, I can spot this, unless it's a light. I think a light can outspot me. If he goes like to the red line, but he probably won't, he will peek around the corner. Morning, Hex. Told you so. Feliz Navidad will be one of the hardest to mark, do you think so? Do you think it's gonna be even harder than something like the E6? It could have over 300. It could. We'll see. We'll see what the player count will be. Jake, you have to keep into consideration that if it doesn't have that many players, it will not get marks. Like phase 1. Apparently phase 1 doesn't have enough players to get marks. So I guess there is a cap. So yeah, people have to buy the tank. And I haven't seen that many Felices running around, so I don't think that many people bought it. Yeah, Xero marked Heartbreaker recently, no? Or you are marking it still, I'm not sure. Like, look, phase 1 has been in the game for I don't know how many years. Yeah, I can't mark it because Wargaming says so. Everything else can be marked, it's just that that tank can't. Not sure why. I've seen a lot of phases, way more phases than I've seen Felices, for example. My face when every mirror goes out of the door because Felice exists. Yeah. I'm not really sold on FV anymore. Maybe. I think it's gonna be the same story with like the 116 and FE. Even though FE is really good, if you just catch it out of position, you're just gonna get pummeled by the clip. So maybe Chieftain might just be better. Because it can gain like a positional advantage over the Felice. And has tungsten and can pen it with hash. on the side of the turret, right? Gegner zerstört. Adios. We'll see, we'll see. I mean, listen, Stinch, it isn't like the Felice is as spammable as something like a 116 was. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think there is definitely room for more tanks. I, for one, am a very, very big advocate for 60 TP. Because 60 TP being faster and gaining AP is like one of the biggest buffs that the tank could have gotten. Felice ruined the mood for new meta? Do you think so, Jake? I don't really mind the Felice. Like, I think it's quite chill. I think it's quite a chill tank. Apart from the fact that you have to buy it, like that you have to spend real life money to get it, I think it's fine. Like, that's the only gripe that I have, and I think that's the only gripe that a lot of people have. All of that to break his track. Yeah. I can just sit here, by the way. The bad shot is either there, or he's gonna peek there, but he can't peek me because I can just snapshot him, right? Send him back to the gulag. I just need them to get rid of the FE. Once they get rid of the FE, I can back up. Might be perma spot it, and I don't know it. Yeah, there he is. I'm still kind of excited about what's to come. Okay, ram me for 500. I'm not complaining. The only thing that I do not appreciate is Hori having reactive. I don't think that needed to stay like what it was. But apart from Hori having reactive, if you think about it, we're gonna have reactive less meta. Okay, RHM is gonna have reactive, but you don't really care because you can HE it, right? So apart from RHM and Hori, I'm pretty happy. The tanks that you're gonna be fighting can be penned, have weak spots. And yeah. If you're fighting a Felice held down, you can still hit the cupola. So it's quite good actually. Afternoon Fuse. I mean, having a tank like that behind a paywall is toxic in its own right. It's because it makes some tanks obsolete and unusable in Clan Wars. Yeah. But it's always like that. There is always gonna be that one tank that is just like too good. Or has way more potential than any other tank. It's always gonna be like that. Even if Felice didn't come to the game, we would have had that tank. Tactical nuke incoming. I love how accurate the tank actually is. Feels pretty stupid. think I bounced him. Yeah, I did. Ooh, I didn't get spotted. Hi, Michelin. Oh, no, I got spotted. It's okay, it's okay. I just have to get used to it. I think there's still gonna be an opportunity to play other tongues. Guess that's the main takeaway. I mean, it does make sense. It does make sense. They're sort of balancing out the profit-losing clan wars, like tournaments. Because tournaments generate zero publicity and they generate zero revenue. So now they're at least like trying to generate some revenue out of tournaments. Which is good. If you think about the big picture, I think it's good because our tournaments long term are unsustainable. And it was just a matter of time until something like this happened. We're getting consistently paid to participate metas. Or B, the prize pools go way, way, way down. No, I haven't Hex, no. I don't know what to do, man. I have no idea. I'm just gonna drive forward. I think you can damage me, but I'm not gonna repair. Oh, you can't. APCR shells for the win. Hi, Goldie. Okay, they have positional advantage at the looks. What do we do now? I guess the Crown is AFK. I can't cross that, can I? I'll probably get sniped from the 183. I wish I could, but I can't. It's gonna be a draw. I'm gonna try, fuck it. I don't have time. I'm gonna try to cross to him. I could have probably dropped down and driven under. The unkillable Yag. The unkillable Yaga. Unlucky, bro. Unlucky. Let me put the heater on. 1 sec. Lamp gone. I have an issue with the lamp. You guys can help me out. The lamp just keeps eating up the light bulbs. Like I put another light bulb in, and after 2 weeks, the light bulb is done. So I have no idea what to do right now. What would you think it could be? It could be the issue. Am I putting like too strong of a light bulb inside of it, or? I tried moving it around because maybe it was the power outlet, but no, it wasn't. Possessed lamp? Eh. Surely not. I don't know. Maybe any electrician in the chat that could help me out. Bomba. I was trying to set him on fire or something. Didn't work out. Poor mouse. Too much voltage from the lamp? How do I turn down the voltage though? Or do I need to buy another light bulb? Like, what's the fix? Bomba. They're just yellowing in one by one. Poor mouse. I almost killed his entire tank. Oh no, what a timing. What a timing. Great timing. They're legit just driving in front of my gun. That's all they're doing. Hello, Granta Plus container. Buy a new lamp, not the bulb. I don't want to buy a new lamp. The lamp is very nice. The lamp is very nice. I don't want to buy a new one. Surely he's gonna run out. Okay, he just dies. Tony Rex was running, sliding, and nearly falling from school to the store and bought a monster on sale. Actually worth it. Vamos. Use a multimeter to check the voltage. I would need a multimeter for that, but yeah, I can probably get that one. That's a good idea. Thank you. Not multimeter, voltmeter or something like that. I know what you mean. Like, even though you might have not said it correctly, I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean because my friend has it. So I can get it from him. Yeah, I know what you guys mean. I know what you guys mean. Why am I a greedy pig? Thank me later. I'm gonna thank you now. Well, how about that? I'm not shooting that. I was also looking for the ammo rack. I was aiming at the correct spot as well. Above the second track wheel. Yeah, around there. You have to aim a bit higher than I did. Ah, he's going forward. Well, 1,300 damage. That's fucking nothing. Granted, I missed 2 shots. T95, Grand Surprise Container. T95 has 4 tracks. 2 on each side. And the new BZT coming in also has a lot of tracks. My skin. My skin as well. Thank God I got this side. This side is infinitely better. Hey look guys, this guy's playing 116 after nerfs. 2450 HP. Okay, now we sit. Look, like moths to fucking flame, man. 5 people on him. God forbid you flank. God forbid you flank. This is what's gonna happen to you if you flank. Do not ever try to flank. Happens every time. Worth. I didn't want to say Jake, but yeah, I've noticed it as well. Yeah, never flank. Always camp and spawn, never flank. It's just not worth it. Good peak. Don't you guys have winter break? Not me. Not me. I don't think universities have that. Check you up. I'm a proud Czech Republic name supporter and a proud Czechia hater. If I knew that he was gonna go forward, if I knew. If I wasn't in water, I could have turned much faster and I could have hit him. Would you like to meet your subscribers? Probably not, no. Unless I already have like a good connection with that guy, probably not, no. Well, not probably, most likely. It's the same thing. It's the same thing with co-workers. Like, I'm not really a big guy when it comes to like social events at work. Or when I want to spend time with somebody, I'm just gonna do it on my own. I don't need to be forced to do anything. Meet and greet. The 20 people from my stream greeting me, man. If you're unmarried, yes. I'm 24. I still have some time. Although it's coming. It's coming soon. Within, I don't know, the next 5 years. If there was an event that I would take part in, let's say like Tankfest, Gamescom, any offline, you never know, then you could probably meet me on like the basis of you being there. Emacs Errands is still recovering. True. True. Tankfest social aspect is great. Yeah, if only it wasn't in the UK, man, and any other place. But you know, me and Jakub are thinking about it, of just going there. But yeah. Maybe one day, eventually. Or as I said, an offline, because I still have aspirations to like play in an offline, if that ever is a thing. We probably won't get it. Yeah, Jagdpanzer is great when they're driving in front of your gun. If they're doing that, Jagdpanzer is amazing. But people, believe it or not, people are generally not that stupid. And they try to get in cover when you aim at them. Have hope. Yeah, that's the only thing that I can have, right? Maybe the guy or the woman, the person who takes it over from Toldian, can make something happen. But they would need to seriously do something about tournaments in order to like make them, I don't know, appealing to investors and appealing for third party companies. Because as I said previously, we're just throwing money out of the window for nothing, basically. Mi bombo. Any Amarak until now? No, Dark Run. Not yet. It's coming though. I can smell one at least. At least the gameplay is pretty chill. I'm just like shooting and then reading chat. Hi Bibek. I don't have to worry. Sometimes I hit, sometimes I don't. The tank doesn't have high requirements. I'm not stressing it, so I'm just like driving around, shooting people. Lovely stuff, really. Lunch at 4:30 is indeed interesting. Bomba. You need to shoot heat. Or I guess he shot heat. Because that was 280. I think he did. Aim better and one day you'll hit it. Okay. Jagdpanzer, believe it or not, has a very high damage gain potential. Because of the armor, because of the alpha and like the decent accuracy. Hi Luis. Fried Stone from the clan Bob. I've met this guy already. Legend. Yay! First gun mark. Lads, what is our opinion on the old False Creek? Out of the three maps, like Oasis, Middleburg, and False Creek looks the most playable in today's like meta and today's blitz. It feels somewhat better. It feels somewhat better than current False Creek. It feels bigger. Does losing less HP gain you more XP? No. There are no bonuses, Grand Surprise Container. It's just damage, basis, tracking, and assistance damage in general. Emo, it's not bad. Yeah, I have the same feeling. I don't like Oasis. I think Oasis is really bad. And I didn't enjoy Middleburg as well. I think those are pretty bad. But apart from that, I think it's really good. Minus tungsten. I thought he was gonna peak, but no. Yeah, because the old maps are generally more campy. Ay, 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 ay. Who needs tungsten when you can do 920? Another 900 roll, yummers. Yum yum yum. Let's get this guy next. Invisible 268. God, I hate 268s. God, I hate them so much. I'm dead. Good boy. I love the fact that he could just peek 100 meters in front of me, be invisible. And yeah. Marshall Snickers, neither. Neither. Yeah, we still win. Don't mind. I don't eat chocolate bars. Not anymore. I used to like 3-bit. 3-bit kigoli. Skvělé. I don't know if you have those. They have a lot of meds. Yeah, I'm gonna go meds. I don't know if we still have it, but we used to have a chocolate bar called 3-bit. It had like a white cracker inside of it. And black and white chocolate. And that was the shit. Like, it was really good. I don't think if they sell it anymore, but they used to sell it, and I used to buy it for like 8 crowns, which is basically nothing. They have surely raised the prices, but... They still sell them? Nice. I don't know, since I don't eat them anymore. Whoa! Eh? What the hell? What the hell? What? What's this, man? The gift that keeps on giving. The best Tichka. Tichka. The 263 is dead, that only leaves the M60. Sedumnastka. What the hell? It's also a lot. It's almost a euro. 7 more crowns and you have a euro. And that's not the greatest price. Well, I tried. Go back with the carrot. Go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. 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 Do not push. Do not push. You ape. You absolute ape. Do not push in. Where did my shell go? Question mark. I have no idea. But there's an HE waiting for me. Or I'll just kill that guy. If I shot the 183 once, I could have played against this guy. He tracks me, it doesn't matter. It's unlucky that the shell missed there. If it didn't miss, if it just didn't randomly miss on the 183, I win. That's a ghost shell. That has to be a ghost shell because that was fully aimed in and it went into his belly. There is no splash, it just went to his belly. There is no splash on the ground, it just went through him. Awesome. Awesome. Ghost Shell Deluxe. No, I mean, I just didn't deserve to win. Why? Because Wargaming said so. Jarvis enhanced the image. I should have aimed a bit lower. You turned off Supremacy and things are going better? I turned off Supremacy and I'm getting the most handicapped players imaginable. So I guess it works only for Conk. There's a Hori sitting there, yep. The things that I'm experiencing right now are absolutely criminal. Peek me. Peek me. Peek me. Peek or pussy? Oh yeah, die to the Hori. Die to the Hori. Yeah, you're so good. The dependency on an A is a cancer that can't be described. Very few people play it. So every match you're fighting to 10. I guess, yeah. That could also be... Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Nice. Finished 3 missions. Or, yeah, 3 missions. I want to complete my missions. Would you guys mind if I played Chieftain after this? Good luck, see you, Goldie. Would Hicks mind if I played Chieftain after? Change it up, yes? Okay, thank you. I don't think I can handle 2 super heavies at one day. I tried. I don't think he's gonna... Oh, he would cross anyways. Oh my god. How was I to know? Do you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna cross to the corner. Hello, Juicy. I can, yeah. Mizu, after this game. You were supposed to play me yesterday? What do you mean? Did you see what UG did? Ultra Gaming. Did you see what the Frenchies did? Leader comp? You were in the Cora team? No? I think they won against the Adams team. Which is quite hilarious as an avid Adam hate watcher. UNXT, we lost to them, GG. Oi, oi, oi. Pepe paints. Wait, Mrs. replay. Fuck, I forgot. Unlucky. Evening road to top 4. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Oh god. Consumed. Sure, they were just gonna push that guy. Right. Right, guys. Yes, sir, we're pushing him. I don't think you can pen me, sir, but you can keep trying. That's really cute, actually. Don't let me pull up. I might be able to kill him with tungsten. Hold up. Perfect. He can overmatch the roof of my tank. If he tried. Yeah, he did. No, I was never really good at biology. I think you're on your own. Still on rack. Yep. Not really that lucky, am I? Okay. Okay, buddy. Okay. You're not that guy. You're not that guy. You're not that guy. You're not that guy. Trust me, bro. You're not that guy. He woke up. He just woke up. I am not getting rage baited. Peasant. Get away with this weak ass rage bait. I sent you the replay. Unless you guys chill out 150 to buy yourself a Felice, your career in Clan Wars might be over. At least in the top ones. I don't think UNX and other teams alike will really care about the tank. Which is also a good thing, I guess. It's like 500 meters, Jesus. F3 still mocks Felice after rebalance, mods ban him. The rage bait is far too weak. It's making me cringe. Mods ban him. Amarak dies for? Well, I wish I could. I think that hit. I mean, nobody's saying it's like the best tank ever. But if you're trying to tell me that 116 after rebounds is gonna be anything other than shit, you're just trying to either you're overdosing on copium, or I don't know what, man. But there's something seriously wrong with you. It's losing reactive. 116 is garbage as a tank, man. What do you want to do with the 116 without reactive? The tank is so garbage. The only thing that's keeping the tank alive is reactive, because like everything else about the tank just blows. It only had HP, reactive, and intro clip speed. If you take away HP and reactive, you have nothing. The armor is not cancer. The armor is only cancer because the 116 gun is bad, and it doesn't have pen. If you actually fight tanks that have pen, or a good gun, you'll just kill it. That's my Felice has even worse pen. It doesn't. Okay. I'm only doing this because you're not rage baiting anymore. You're being very, very serious about your argument. Okay. Let's have a look, shall we? Okay. So, on paper, okay. Let's have a look, shall we? DPM is slightly better by 100. You don't really care. You care about this number, which is higher than this number, and you care about this number, which is higher than this number. Module damage is higher. You don't really care about penetration. 3 millimeters. You don't give a fuck. This is higher somehow. So penetration you don't care about. This you don't really care about because you still have better DPM in the Felice when you hold your first shell. This doesn't matter because Felice has higher potential and 4.5 isn't actually that bad. What is there next? Caliber is slightly lower, but you don't care. Shell capacity you don't care about. This is what you care about. This is really what you fucking care about. The aim times are practically the same, but this compared to this. And you know why the aim times are practically the same? Because you have to run vertical stabs. If you run refined gun A, you're gonna be ballooned out of your mind, and you still have such a shit accuracy for what it is. So you have to run vert stabs. These are the things that I'm running on both tanks. Okay. Cool. Depression, 8, glorious, 8 degrees of gun depression, lovely stuff. Dispersion factors are worse. Hull traversing is the one that you care about. The rest you don't really care about because the Felice is slower and it has better like standard dispersion. So in the end it just feels more accurate, which it is. Top speed you don't really care about since you have insane armor and you can just hold. I think the top speed is not really that big of an issue because you're going 30 all the time. Higher engine power and better ground resistances on everything, which is great. Apart from medium and soft, I guess. Oh, that's power to weight. Power to weight doesn't really matter. The Felice still feels like relatively the same speed. And this is going to be you after the update. This is going to be Felice after the update. Did you see this? You're missing 300 HP. And the rest you don't care about. And it's like slightly smaller, I guess. So yeah, hope that helps. You hit the ground, run in front of the 183. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. That's unfortunate. You know, I see, like, for the sake of the argument and like with all due respect, I do not see a world where 116 is anywhere near playable with 2450 HP against tanks that have better pen. I think Felice as it stands is playable even in reactive meta, which is sort of disturbing. Because what happens when tanks don't have reactive, eh? I would check what Tolian said and what official... What did she say? What did she say, Mizu? I'm not checking, I'm not on the server. Just tell me. Yeah, it is a very strong holding tank. It's like a Kranwagen on steroids. Felice ban? Why? I mean, whilst we're at it, we might as well ban PC, no? Can you link it to me, like in DMs or something? Would you be so kind? Yeah, 100% juicy. I think it's good that the tank has weak spots and it has like ways to counter it. I guess you said it's good against holding, but you can't really like rotate with it because it's too slow, right? Hi Antonio. But it just looks strong right now. Yeah, it depends on next update. Maybe we'll be just playing like, I don't know, some funky tanks like Ice Force or something. Yeah, 100%. I guess these debates like are pointless before we actually test the tanks out in game. Shall I run Jag? No. Yeah, no. Juicy, you're not alone. You're not the only guy who thinks that 116 might be usable. I mean, Daze is a bit delusional as well. By the way, Mizu, to that screenshot, do you know what happens if you ban the strongest tank in the game? People will play the second strongest tank and you will change nothing. Legit, if you banned 116 right now, people will go back to MLEs. Yeah. What's the second strongest tank after rebalance in your opinion? I think there's a lot of options. Yeah, there are a lot of options. MLE still looks playable, yeah. It's just the big ass box that you can't really spam. I like 60 TP. Honestly, I like 60 TP. Am I biased? Yes. How's the yak session? Okay. It's just very, very sleep inducing. I like 60 TP. 60 TP being faster and getting AP back is really good. Kranwagen looks doo-doo. Kranwagen looks doo-doo with Felice in the game. Ice 4 looks kinda mid. I like Type 71 buffs. Type 71 buffs are great. I do love me some Type 71. But that's about it. Who's sitting there with 600 alpha? E100 probably. Camping. So is Felice tank ban confirmed? I don't think so. I think there's just a bit too much yapping going on the Wargaming server yet again. I think it wasn't so serious, but I think tank bans don't change anything. No, Juicy, it would be against profits. It would be against profits, and that company is 100% profit driven. There's nothing else going on there. So God forbid you actually touch the profits of the company. They 100% won't. i7 doesn't look that good to me. Yeah, no, me neither. It just makes zero sense. Again, like, I know that Wargaming is the company to do senseless decisions, but most of the senseless decisions are driven like by profit or like a vision of profit. And if there's no vision of profit, why would you do it? Better to play a raid and get Alien versus Predator. I get where he's coming from. Basically, TLDR, I get where he's coming from. I get that he wants to ban the most stupid tank in the game. But then the tank is going to get replaced by the second most stupid tank in the game. So, by that logic, you would need to ban like half of the fucking tank roster. So I guess good idea in vacuum, but in practice it just doesn't work. What are your favorite changes in rebalance? Removal of reactive. True. Hello, Machis. Thank you for the membership. I appreciate you. Now you have the option to select the tank for me to mark. What is it gonna be? Yeah, ammunition changes, reactive removal, those changes are really nice. I think manual zoom is unusable. How would you like effectively use manual zoom? I think, as a matter of fact, they should remove manual zoom from PC to make it balanced. I think they should remove manual zoom. I mean, we'll see how it looks, but I probably wouldn't switch. I wouldn't switch unless it was like really strong. The almighty E6, you got it, boss. That's the hardest tank to mark. I think I might suffer, but it's fine. We're gonna be good. Me bombo. Sadly, nobody else shot him. Is he just outplaying me? He just outplayed me. Come on, Grill, kill him. The Grill is not killing him. I'm gonna scream. Nobody's killing him. Thank fucking God. That took a while. Yeah, I'm not peeking into reactive. Hell no. I might peek. I just need them to move. Mobile's already so overpowered. I know you like do this motion. I know. But then I would need like another hand. Because it has the highest requirements, Antonio, out of like any tier 10. Ay, ay, ay. I'm starting to sleep behind the wheel, man. This is so boring deluxe. I don't know. I don't like the official Wargaming Discord. I feel like we're giving voice to the people that should not have a say. But that's just me. Sometimes democracy is flawed. Mouse gonna be more boring? Nah, mouse is actually fun because you can actually frontline. With this you can't really frontline. I mean, sure he can, but I don't mind. I don't mind the tank selections. I think the tank selections are actually quite nice. I think you should give voice to only a select few. This is the case like throughout other games as well. You have League of Legends where you, like the developers only listen to the best of the best, basically. They listen to pro players and like the top of the top streamers on the ladder. And I think that's very fair. I think that's how it should be. If a pro player is telling you that reactive arm is stupid for the game, well, you should probably listen to him, and not to little Timmy telling you that PC should be a part of professional tournaments. Do you know what I mean? Like you don't only listen to pros, but you listen to like verified individuals. You can listen to people within the super test, but like only to like the good people, if I'm gonna say it like very blunt. Only to the educated people. And it's up to you how you define like being an educated person within Blitz. Did you think like use 3 tanks in session, or it would be too much? I I played 2, now I like to just play 1 because I can focus on that one specific gameplay. If I have 2 tanks next to each other that have like a very similar gameplay, I might play them. Yeah, like Yo and Chieftain. Yo and Chieftain I can just swap around. Shit. Yeah, Rebalance comes in December. First week of December. Like, for example, Juicy, I don't think any one of the... Bomba. Any one of the lower level players would be against the removal of reactive. Since I think reactive is like generally hated amongst everyone. And I think to a certain extent they're already doing it, because when it comes to Reforged, the first people that played Reforged were community contributors, like the good ones, like Paul, Old School. They flew them out. Then Clan War players. I think Zerd and Days were both there. Somebody from NA as well. And yeah, they just let them playtest. Like the people that are somewhat educated about the game. Some of them less than others, and some of them have takes that I do not necessarily, for example, relate to, but they're still like pretty knowledgeable when it comes to the game, and probably the most knowledgeable when it comes to the game. Looking for the revoke of Caro and Lion. Yeah, those ones should be interesting as well. I think you can balance it out as well, by the way. You can make changes based on like average player / below average player feedback, like making the E100 do more damage, for example, because they love it, or the Sheridan do more damage. But you also have to keep in mind not to completely ruin your like esport. Yeah, that guy was special. Of course, man. 268 hitting me for 700. Tell me more. Never had that before. This could also be a prime Amarak. Or not. Didn't have my tungsten ready. Nice. When I suggested that TD needs to have max alpha on 700 with tungsten, Wargaming Discord exploded from 183 fans. Yeah. Cockroaches. Yeah. There should be like a selective group from average players. There should be like a selective group from pro players and etc. Okay. I think that's the best way to go about it. And I guess that's what Super Test is for, really. Not for long, Antonio, not for long. The orange man is taking care of it. It does exist, Wargaming doesn't care? True. I think they started to care a bit more since they kicked the GM. What do you think, Mizu? I think them getting rid of the GM helped a lot. Yeah, Lyman, the general manager of Wargaming. Of Wargaming, of like Wargaming Mobile Division. Thane Lyman, or whatever his name is, however you pronounce it. That guy. He departed a couple of months ago. Basically, ever since then, only good things are happening. He departed around summer. He departed around summer, and now we got gun marks. We got the end of map rotation. Like every bullshit thing that we had just went away with him. Bomba. Yeah, they did. It's really lovely that they did. That guy, I've said this multiple times on the stream, but that guy completely and utterly destroyed this game. $797 from Gonkiv. Oh no, it was Gonkiewicz and Sheridan. Balance department still doesn't care. I mean, removal of reactive, Mizu. I think that's a step. I think that's a step in the right direction. But yeah, there's one guy behind balancing. And I guess that one didn't change. No, but it doesn't surprise me. Sometimes America doesn't even feel real to me. It's like such a different country, such a different world. It's really fascinating, but at the same time, I don't know, worrying it as well. You absolute muppet. Can you just get the fuck out of my way? I mean, our current president did 2 streams when he was running for office. He did 2 streams with like political news streamers. So I think it's actually the correct thing to do. Yeah, Mizu, because I think they're actually like paying people. Because wargaming employees didn't get a lot of money, I'm not gonna lie to you. From my sources, I think Tolgan was paid in like breadcrumbs. Or is being paid in breadcrumbs. They're too good, man. They're too talented. They can pen me with everything. Wish I was this talented. I tried. Yeah, good enough. Oh, I'm tired. Guys, I think it might be time to call it quits today, actually. I am so tired. Like, exhausted. I need to go to bed. What do you think about the elections in Czech Republic? I know this isn't the right place to talk politics. I mean, we do talk about politics quite a lot, actually. Okay, before I go, I think the election result in Czech Republic was to be expected. And anyone who didn't expect it was a bit delusional, really. We don't really have opposition to speak of, like any opposition to speak of. The one party to rule them all, sort of. And yeah, it's more or less, it's the sign of the times that people are just seeking easy solutions to their complicated problems. And usually there's like a big man that paints himself to be really powerful, and he obviously is offering an easy solution for them, so they just take it. It's a no-brainer, really. So it does make sense. I know what happened in Nepal. Yeah, no. I think that's quite cool. It's the same thing in America as well. Like people were just looking for an easy solution, and the orange man provided an easy solution, so they voted him. But now the orange man is doing whatever he wants, because actually in America the presidents have like a lot of power compared to like other European countries. I'm not going to bed. I'm gonna watch a bit of Xero. Yeah. Do Czechs take asylums? Yeah, they do. They do. Every country is taking legal refugees and legal immigrants. I think people get it twisted that some countries don't take immigrants or refugees. They do, but the legal ones. If you are an illegal immigrant, an illegal refugee, you're gonna get deported, and I do stand by that. I don't think you should be able to just walk to another country and like live there illegally. I'm scared to talk about politics of my country. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, that's the worst thing. When you can't freely like speak and open up your mind, open up your mouth, and just speak your mind. Yeah. Yeah, no, I just think some people don't understand the concept of immigration. I think almost all the countries in the world are going to be very, very happy to take you if you can go through the correct like bureaus and fill out the correct documents, right? Like for example, Poland. I know that there is a big stigma about Poland like not taking immigrants, but in reality, they do. You just have to go through the fucking immigration process. I don't know. The world is going crazy, and I feel really bad, really old saying this, but I feel like I don't know. I'm just getting out of touch, I guess. Correct organizations. What do you mean correct organizations? Fuse. We can chat like this, I guess. Mm-mm. Does the chat work? Sort of. It's kind of scuffed, so I'm not gonna have it there. But yeah, what do you mean fuse? A room tour when? You don't need a room tour. There's a bed behind me. There's a kitchen to the side, and the bathroom is behind the wall. And there's my bike. There's my bike. And behind me, there's a PlayStation. Wait. There. There's a PlayStation. Hi, Alpha. What bike do you have? I think that's like early 2010s Giant that I bought for basically nothing off of my cousin. The way the whole immigration process is organized over here in Belgium and the Netherlands is busted. Do you know about the other countries? I don't know necessarily. Like I don't know anything about the immigration process. Like all the documents that you need to have. Um, Obviously it's gonna be hard. So only like selective few can get in. But I think that's still fair. I think that's still very, very much fair. To ride a bike? Yes. I used to ride a bike, like, I used to race semi professionally. I used to do like Czech championships and we ride in Germany as well. I used to play ice hockey. I used to do cross-country skiing, used to do biathlon, used to do a lot of things. Don't do them anymore. I occasionally ride the bike. But yeah, no, not anymore. Ah, fairs. Ice hockey is really fun, yes. Ice skating is really fun. No. I'm going to bed. Gentlemen, it was a very pleasant 2-hour stream. I can't speak anymore. I'm gonna see you tomorrow. Bye bye. We're hopefully gonna finish the Jagdpanzer. Bye bye.